Hey SmashX fans, I'm your host Yesenia Martinez and welcome to SmashX TV, where we give you the 411 on all new music, bands, and more. Our special guest today is Ben Justus. Let's check out some of his highlights.
He's no good. He's mad. 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 He's no good. I see your eyes are just like mine. I see your eyes, can you see mine?
Fans at home, I would like to welcome Ben Justus. Welcome, Ben.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about you and Ben Justus. Who is Ben Justus? How long have you been doing music?
The dreaded "Who has been Justus" question. I'm a singer-songwriter. I am working on my 5th album right now, and that I'm doing all myself. So it's taken a while learning
How long have you been working on that?
It's hard to say because I've bought a drum set and learned how to play that too. So that's taken over a year.
Wow, well, you're doing
So,
everything yourself.
Yeah,
so.
and Pro Tools, and like I had to build the studio, and I started out with like a MacBook and inbox, and now I have an iMac and good monitors and.
Oh, wow, so you sound like a computer guy, too.
No, that's why it's been a year and a half
Oh, okay.
between learning how to work that and Pro Tools and drums and put the songs together and not have anybody to bounce off really makes it difficult, but it's made it a lot of fun. And
Awesome.
after this, I'll be able to do that. I mean, I want to work with people again someday, but I just kind of needed to see where I was and what I could do myself. And
And where are you now? It sounds like you have a whole band of yourself,
I do. I mean, it's
which is awesome. I mean, that's fantastic that now you have the ability to do that. And tell us more about that.
It is. I always thought it was cool when a guitar player or songwriter could play drums too. A lot of guys started out with drums and became songwriters, and I kind of did the opposite. But I mean, So I don't know. I mean, it's probably 3/4. It's 3/4 done.
Okay,
So
fantastic.
then mixing it, and I mean, it's it's just a learning curve. So it's taken a long time, and I don't do it 12 hours a day or anything. I mean, I live too and do other things.
You live. What do you do?
Well, I mean,
What do you do for fun?
I mean, I paint too, oil paint. I love to cook.
Oh, what do you
And
like to cook?
I'm a vegetarian
Oh,
for
okay.
10 years.
Well,
so,
there's a lot of those here in LA, so
and,
I'm
and
sure.
there's a lot of different things to keep learning how to make food and not just get stuck on the same thing, So, I mean, yeah, just travel and just experience. I mean, read anything to fill the well,
Right. So you're currently living in Echo Park.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
it's been 2.5 years, which is unbelievable.
And you love LA, right?
I do love LA. I think it's one of the greatest cities. Absolutely. If I thought there was a better one, I'd live there. And I mean, I like a lot of them, but LA is great, and the state itself is great. So if you want to get out of LA, 3 hours to the Central Coast, 3 more.
Why
to
would
San
anyone
Francisco.
want to get out of LA?
I mean, I need to get out every now and then,
Right,
But I
right.
generally
Change
stay
it up a little
in
bit.
the state. Yeah, So, but yeah, it's great here.
So what are you currently working on? You said you're working on your 5th Ben Justus,
The
right?
5th Ben Justus album. The first 2 I did by myself, but they were more acoustic.
Okay.
The last 2 were with bands put together. A bass player out of Indianapolis, Tim Fuller, a great bass player, was there for both of those, and they turned out really good. But they didn't turn out especially the last one didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it, And so I just wanted to see what it would be like nowadays if I was in control of the whole thing,
So what are you going to be performing today?
It's the first song on the album, Broken Cowboy song.
Oh, you're a cowboy.
Well, no. I mean, there's a little cowboy in all of us, right?
Really?
But somewhere in there.
What is a cowboy to you? I mean, what?
Well, I mean, I did grow up watching like all the Clint Eastwood spaghetti westerns and stuff like that. I love that stuff,
Oh, okay.
and like Once Upon a Time in the West and all that. So, and I was actually on Deadwood first season just as an extra.
Oh,
like
were
a full-time
you?
Extra. Yeah, it was really
awesome.
which-
What was
it
that like?
It was long days.
Yeah,
and
those
it was freezing in
long
the
days
morning,
on
and
your-
it was freezing at night.
Was that
and
here in
burnt.
LA?
It was outside of LA. It was like a cowboy town. This whole cowboy town that's been there for different things. I mean, inside the buildings were real, everything. And when you'd look around sometimes and not see the cameras, and it was amazing. I mean, you had no idea what year it was.
You felt like you were actually in a ghost town.
Absolutely. But I didn't come to LA to act or anything, and I didn't really. I was just making money. You know, everybody there is like, there's people here just for the paycheck. I'm like, you know. But the experience was great, and
Right.
yeah, I think cowboys are cool. But that kind of more, Clint Eastwood cowboy.
Right.
Not really, somebody's mentioning rodeos. I mean, I think that's terrible. But, and I think that, just someone, to me, wandering around and the way they did it in the Old West,
Right.
just from town to town. And,
Awesome. Well, tell us where your fans can find your music.
Well, I have two of my albums on, iTunes and Amazon and CD Baby, those things.
Awesome.
It's on Reverb Nation, MySpace. If you look up Ben Justus Music, I mean, it'll lead you.
Great. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you stay tuned. When we come back, Ben Justus will be performing Broken Cowboy. You don't want to miss out.
I've been riding all night long to get back to you. Every word that you say, well, it breaks my heart in two. And if I die before you wake, you'll know I waited too long. There'll be nothing left inside this band but a broken cowboy song. The past few towns I rode through, yeah, I took every girl I saw. The preacher's wife, the sheriff's daughter, yeah, had them one and all. Well, girls, they dance, drink my wine, stay up till dawn. And when they lay their pretty heads to rest, well, I carry on. Well, trouble never seems to come my way, and luck is a poor man's foe. My plate has food, my cup is full, yeah, everywhere I go. I prickle with a gun or any knife than any man you'll ever know. It's not up to me when a man dies where his soul will go. And some have tried to slow me down, some try and steal my heart. Everyone has a role to play, some don't know where to start. Well, it starts right here on this day, and it flows through the end of time. And when my body lays to rest, I'll see what's truly mine. And if I never see your face touch your soft dark skin, I want you to know it's all been worth any trouble I'm in. And if I die before you wake, you'll know I waited too long.
Thanks, Ben Justus, for joining us today. Thank you for hanging out with us today, everyone. And folks at home, be sure to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook at SmashXFans, and check out our awesome pictures on Instagram at SmashXFans. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel at YouTube/SmashXTV. See you next time.